saya ada salah satu kawan dan juga klien nama dia Hani. Hani, boleh bagi tahu ke you punya kerja apa ataupun you nak simpan dah as rahsia?
Okay, I can. Oh, boleh lah. Boleh bagi tahu. But
Tak apalah, sila Hani, sila introduce yourself.
okay. So hi, my name is Hany. My day job is a pilot. So I'm a pilot with local airline Malaysia, and I fly Airbus 330. But my side hustle is doing content. So we'll talk about it soon.
Okay, clarity. I think dia ada offer, Hani ada offer. Maknanya Hani adalah satu KonMari consultant. Tapi dia menggunakan konten untuk promote diri dia. So sekarang ni mungkin audience tak tahu KonMari consultant tu buat apa. So Hani, boleh tolong explain?
Career consultant is the thing yang I buat related to, if you have heard, Marie Kondo is a Japanese lady where dia kemas rumah orang. Okay, yang orang faham is mengemas, macam kemas like cleaning, you know. But Marie Kondo punya method is about decluttering, macam letting go of apa yang you ada, letting go of your past, letting go of whatever yang tak spark joy. So that was when the word spark joy yang kita banyak dengar pasal spark joy yang benda ni tak spark joy, this thing spark joy doesn't spark joy. So that is where it came from. So what does spark joy really mean? So I kat sini as a KonMari consultant will tell you what is spark joy and what is not spark joy. Macam it's not just a random word like spark joy. It sounds like, okay, what spark joy is like make you happy, but it's a deeper meaning of spark joy. Macam spark joy tu is actually very deep. Kalau you faham betul-betul, it's a very deep realization of yourself. That is what spark joy. So that's what the idea of my method, macam apa yang I guna from the KonMari method. So it's from Marie Kondo. So I ajar orang macam mana nak spark joy with your things, with your life, and etc. So my forte, what I talk about and what I love, because I love money, you know, perempuan kan suka duit. So I am one of them. I love money. So what I talk about spark joy, what I talk about tidying, what I talk about decluttering is all related to money. Because I realised that I thought I je yang masalah, macam tak ada duit, tak cukup duit, all those kind of things. But I realised actually ramai orang, ramai wanita-wanita, ramai perempuan yang ada masalah with that kind of thing. Because we know how to earn money, we know how to kerja bagus-bagus, gaji bagus-bagus, we know how to spend money, but we don't know how to actually spend it consciously, and we don't know how to keep it consciously. So sometimes because we don't have the idea, we don't have the realization, and sometimes the money is like spark joy because we get it and we spend it, but it's actually beyond that. So what I call myself is I am a career consultant and I tidy beyond home.
Okay, so bagi viewer, apa beza KonMari consultant ni dengan let's say pembersih rumah? Pembersih rumah tu dia bersihkan rumah. KonMari consultant ni from apa yang, because I work with you, apa yang I understand adalah kadang-kadang orang yang rumah dia semak ke, rumah dia tak tidy ke, usually dia ada macam some sort of psychological issue yang terjadi, and I think your method kind of make them realize apa sebenarnya punca kenapa dia semak tu in the first place. So as you teach them how to declutter and all this kind of stuff, you kind of let go of the thing yang blocking them, and that's how they can move on with their life. And I mean that's how I understand it. Is that about right?
First of all, why you have this macam rejection, or you can't declutter. Some people say, oh, it's too overwhelming, I can't declutter, or you're too overwhelming, I can't make my place clean, or I cannot clean up. So the difference between me and normal macam cleaning, so I would like to tell you that yang macam cleaning, like say you panggil cleaning lady or helper or anyone yang tolong kemas rumah you, is actually you suruh diorang kemas rumah you. So apa yang I buat, I am a consultant. So dia bukan macam I kemaskan rumah you. So I kemaskan rumah you ikut cara I lah. Kalau I rasa I nak kemas rumah you, macam I kan KonMari consultant. So I macam just let go everything because everything doesn't spark joy to me. Tapi kalau that is how cleaner works. So kalau macam I work with you, we work together. Apa yang kita buat is kita akan one by one cari punca, cari kenapa you simpan barang ni. So mainly actually most of the time kita akan try to faham kenapa you simpan barang ni, kenapa you tak nak let go barang ni. Kita try to faham. I myself will try to understand you. Why do you actually keep it? And sometimes you pun don't realise because you keep on doing it, you keep on keeping it, and you tak faham kenapa you simpan barang ni. Sometimes you ada contoh macam you ada let's say you have pens. Like you love collecting pens. You have like 5 brands of pens with like everything ada macam maybe 36 batang. Then why do you keep it? Why do you keep 5 jenis, 5 kotak pencil yang ada 36 batang? So like that's like 100 over dekat 200 pieces of pens. Do you really need that? So okay, and also I want to tell you yang sebenarnya bukan I cakap ni out of macam out of nowhere tau. I petik dari langit. Bukan tau. Because actually this is what I experience. My experience is what I go through, I went through because I just shop whatever I want because I have money. I mean yeah, I have, I'm blessed with money, with macam okay, I tak dah habis bulan ni, bulan depan money tu masuk lagi. Gaji kita kan. So that's what women are, and that's what I understand that actually perempuan memang macam tu. Because perempuan macam tak apa dah habis, okay tak apa, kita tunggu gaji bulan depan, okay then kita spend lagi sekali. Because we want that, right? We macam orang yang suka handbag, they will like just buy and buy non-stop. And then macam I suka stationery, I suka like everything in the world lah. Can tell you like everything, like even stationery, journaling, I have lots of it. So I cakap ni through my experience tau. So why do I have 200 batang pen? Because it's colourful, because it's different brand, because it's different usage. Tapi sebenarnya I tak guna pun. I ada je benda tu. So that is where I come in your life as a KonMari consultant, where I help you with decluttering all this kind of things. Like declutter. This is not just you beli barang tau. This is about your mindset. This is also talking about your brain, how you function, how all this while your traumas, it's all there. All this speaks for you. So that's how I can do.
Faham? Betul, sebab itu you punya service boleh charge jauh lebih mahal daripada cleaning service. So kenapa saya kena mention benda ni, sebab mungkin ada orang yang terfikir apa beza ni dengan tu. So that was like why I asked that question. So a little context, Hany ni kawan saya, kawan sekolah. So we started working together, di mana I help her set up her funnel first. So dia dah ada client dah before this, tapi you tak ada website, tak ada landing page, you tak ada lead magnet, you tak ada email sequence. So semua tu I dah settlekan untuk you. Kita dah set up, dan kita juga kalau tak silap you mentioned something earlier, di mana you buat KonMari dan you juga suka benda-benda macam personal finance kan. And then one of the things yang I pinpoint for you, sebab kalau you just nak cakap you nak jadi KonMari punya orang, I tengok dekat Instagram macam banyak sangat orang buat dah. Banyak je Mak Saleh buat. So kalau you be another person in that space, macam tak ada benda yang unik. Tapi when I ask about your backstory, you say okay, you start KonMari and then masa tu you banyak hutang whatever, and then you start this process, and then somehow you let go of the stuff, and then you able to save money.
Yes.
I think that's generally your backstory kan. And now you're helping other people do the same thing. So you punya niche sekarang adalah dua benda yang kita tindih, which is KonMari plus personal finance, which I think is really powerful because nobody else is doing it. And I think you're kind of owning up to that spot, which is really good. So in terms of before we work together, apa yang cara you dapatkan client?
Apa yang I buat is I post on Instagram and sometimes on LinkedIn, tapi LinkedIn tu macam dah bersawang. I tak buat kat situ macam. Yeah, I did, but I tried to build myself there. Tapi because I guna Instagram, so I memang, because like Helmi doing YouTube, right? Macam I tak pergi YouTube untuk I watch things, but I don't use YouTube as my macam daily punya benda. So kalau Instagram tu is like I can say I'm 24/7 on Instagram. So I want to build there because I am there. So I always choose Instagram. Yeah. So dari dulu memang I
makes
buat
sense.
kat Instagram. So I just post sometimes lah. I wouldn't say selalu kan. I macam memang tak, because I tak tahu nak tulis apa. I tak tahu macam because before I started with working with Helmi, I macam nak cakap, I tahu I nak cakap pasal duit, tapi it's like topik itu kan macam tabu kan. Kalau kita cakap dengan orang, orang akan why is she talking about money? I mean, how can I relate money with decluttering? How can I relate money dengan tidying? Orang tak boleh relate sebab I pun sendiri, I macam, I tahu I nak cakap apa, but I don't know how to relate those things. Then when
How did you figure that out finally?
I have the idea lah. Basically, I have the idea because I told you that it's about money. It's all about money. Macam it's all about money. So when we talk about it, I tried to do I engage you kan, macam we did my landing page and we did okay, what are the freebies that I want to give, so we were figuring out apa benda yang I nak buat. Okay, I was always I think I was always on checklist kan, macam I cakap kat you, okay, I have this checklist tu tak ada apa-apa langsung pasal duit lah. So I macam it's just checklist because semua orang yang buat decluttering tidying ni semua dia punya apa yang dibagi is checklist lah. So I pun macam okay, I bagi checklist. So then what? People can't relate buat checklist tu. Checklist ni semua orang pun ada. So bagi I, semua orang pun ada. I tak tahu nak go beyond. How am I supposed to tell people that I love money? I love to talk about money. I love to talk about like personal finance, but what I do is decluttering. So I bagi checklist untuk kemas rumah. So I tak bagi checklist untuk money and all. So when we work together, so we figure out that okay, maybe we need another checklist. So there's like satu checklist kemas rumah, satu checklist finance. So then after some time then I figure out, actually just talk about money lah. Orang suka je dengar pasal duit, tapi orang tak boleh relate duit and tidying. So that's the problem all this while for me. I've been certified since 2020. That was like maybe 4 years before I worked with Helmi, and I always tell people about my checklist, but I've never talked about financial or money and things like that. So since I work with Helmi, then we figure out.
So that was the first kind of pivot for you, which combining the KonMari tidying method plus your personal finance journey, and I think that's super powerful. And coming from my first channel was also personal finance, so I know there's big potential there. Okay, so thank you for sharing that story. So then after we finish all the funnel stuff, landing page, everything is done, then you started to make content. And I remembered at first you were very macam susah nak start content kan, macam liat sikit, macam segan sikit. So and then you started, I remember you buat bahasa Inggeris and then it didn't really perform well, and then you did something and then that changed. So let's start when you first started to do video content. Like what was your feeling? What was the problem that you were facing at the time?
I started to show my face first time was like, I think in March 2025, last year lah kan, last year March it was. So that was about a year ago when I first put my face on my Instagram. Before that ada, but it was like in 2021. Lepas tu I never put my face because I don't know how to talk, I feel like I tak tahu macam nak cakap, and then I don't know if people will listen to me, and then somehow I kan pilot, so I macam, why would people listen to pilot who doing tidying? So I memang, and then Helmi told me to do this VSL because I came to Helmi because I wanted to do VSL. So I'm like, okay, I want to do VSL, but that VSL project was like, I think like 5 months kot. I cannot even record myself. Macam tak boleh nak record langsung because I don't know how to say it. And then it's supposed to be in English because I believe like I nak kena cakap English lah. I feel like that. So I feel like I tak boleh nak record. I just cannot make it. Sakit lah, all those. I was trying to be perfect, I want to be perfect on screen. And then that was my first time recording myself. Of course lah tak perfect. I tried to record myself like maybe 100, not to say 100 lah, but many times lah, maybe macam 10 times. It was like 10 second lah, 20 second lah. Then like, okay, dah record delete. I record banyak kali sampai Helmi macam, just give it. Okay. Then macam, okay, because I've never recorded myself, I never edited myself, I never done all this the video thing tau. Sampailah Helmi cakap macam tu, dan macam okay, I need to do it. So I just record sikit. Then I hantar ke Helmi macam, okay, you figure out yourself, because I just don't know how this thing works. So macam okay, so that was my first video when Helmi told me to do the VSL. So I macam okay, tak apalah. Lepas tu I started to macam okay, let's just brave myself and put myself out there. Then I put myself out there lah. I mean, I recorded myself, and then I felt macam I just talk whatever I want to say. So I macam, then I realised that alah, yang tengok video I tu macam berapa orang je, 50 orang ke apa kan, and I don't know them, you know. And then what's so difficult about it? Okay, but it took so long. It took a very long time for me. Daripada first time Helmi suruh I buat VSL, then I produced it. I think like it's like maybe half a year. Like really, right? You macam kerja I macam cepatlah buat. So, macam I tak boleh buat because I nak perfect lighting lah, perfect microphone. It was my first time, but I wanted everything to be perfect. Of course it doesn't happen, right? So I continue, and then slowly lah I macam start record English. I record most of them are in English sebab I don't know how to talk about decluttering in Malay. Sebab macam you know like the decluttering word, what is in Malay? Because of that decluttering word tak ada dalam bahasa Melayu, I terus macam I cannot speak Malay. I need to speak English because everything my reading materials are in English. So I nak cakap tu macam I nak kena cakap bahasa Inggeris lah, because the one that I read is English. Macam mana nak bahasa Melayu kan dia, you know? Those were the days that I started. So I tried to record myself in English all the way sampai I think bulan 10, bulan 11 still in English until Helmi memang tak ada.
Tapi masih English tu performance
lah.
macam mana?
I think I myself pun macam okay, maybe like
berapa view?
most pun ada lah juga yang macam 1,000 view, but macam random lah. Macam I know it's not performing, and then I know people are not listening. You know, you can feel, right? So dia macam mostly macam 100, 200, macam 108, you know, like 108 like ayo, I penat record all these things. You know, editing is another thing, you know. It's like my first time doing all these things, and it's very demotivating lah for me sebab I tengok macam 100 view, ya Allah penat kot I sampailah macam I talk to Helmi another time yang it was in November, right? I talk to you, and then you told me to go into school. So I macam okay, tengok, and then Helmi bagi feedback, and then I feel like yeah, maybe I should just try BM Bahasa Melayu, and then I figure
So I saw that you were a little tight in the video, and I'm like, I don't know why you're tight, because when I talk to you right now, you're fine, like you're very bubbly and stuff, but your video is not like how you are now. So there's a giant disconnect. So when you're not yourself, so I was trying to figure, okay, could it be English? It could be English. So I just, hey, why don't you try BM, your local language, right? And then when you start, when was that realization? Okay, you know what, I'm going to try BM, and then what happened?
Kan that day you told me the other day, yeah, it was I think voice note, was it? You told me why not you just try BM. You told me to record video, so I was supposed to record video in English. I made all the scripts in English. Then you told me to record in Malay. Then I'm like, how am I supposed to do it? Now I need to translate everything that I prepared. You know, like really, it's a very, for me, memang it's a very tedious job lah, because to script it is one thing. Now I need to I need to translate it to Malay. Macam, ayo, you know, it's like another whole new game for me. And then I macam okay. So because I already cakap Helmi, I'm gonna do it. Yes, I'm gonna do it. I told you guys it took me macam few days kan when you told me do it in Malay. Padahal that day I'm supposed to record already, because I got everything prepared. I'm supposed to record already. Then I cakap Malay. Okay, so instead of spending time recording, I script lah. Macam I tulis point ni lah. Malay aku nak detail sangat, macam just sikit-sikit je on the points. And then I just try to record. The next week tu macam I just try to record. And then I realise macam I boleh cakap lah actually. So okay, then it flows. So I just continue recording. So I did like 10 or I think more than 10 videos on that day itself. So macam dia nak share, you know, like okay, let's do this, you know. And my script was in English, but I speak, and then just the points yang macam important words that I feel like this one I cannot translate. Macam tu that one I buat Malay. Otherwise the script itself is English lah macam tu. So macam sikit-sikit Malay macam tu kan. Then I just macam okay, just like
Faham?
I force myself lah. I feel like I force myself just do it, because otherwise I will record maybe 2-3 videos lah kalau ikut I kan. So bila I
Betul? So sorry. So bila I start notice kat you punya Instagram, semenjak I suggest you buat BM and then you actually do BM, and then immediately you punya video quality berbeza, naik sangat, and then immediately you terus honey. Like you macam you sekarang macam tu you kat video. But it's closer, like really close now compared to masa you tengah cakap bahasa Inggeris. So you punya style memang you macam preppy sikit. Preppy tu maknanya macam semua benda perfect. Memang tu you punya branding lah kan. For me, I tak macam tu. But how I talk on my video dengan macam I cakap sekarang dengan video sama. It's the same thing. My client pun cakap sama. So that's what we want. So you're doing that right now bila you start cakap bahasa Melayu. And then I nampak you macam posting aggressive gila, Babang. Macam Mena ni tak
if
kerja
only
ke
you
apa?
know the backstory.
Okay, so share me this. Macam tak, sebab orang nak tahu macam mana you boleh produce so much video at like somebody kena lay off macam tak ada kerja dia buat video macam tu lah.
Masa I first start putting video in December, that is like December and January is always the heaviest month in the whole roster of the year. Yeah, in my career, in my roster lah. Macam the whole year, the paling busy is actually December and January. So yeah, it's holiday season.
Kenapa sebab Christmas
So now I'm from Lahore. I'm not even at home. So I just have to do it macam every now and then. Nasib baiklah Helmi cakap semalam nak buat hari ni video, recording, because I have my laptop with me, and all these days I've been carrying my laptop because of this editing kan. Okay, so I'll tell you how I did it is actually scheduling lah. So okay, I didn't really bother about scheduling until also it was on your school kan, you put scheduling matricule tu kan. But now matricule, okay, matricule this month dah kena start with some limits lah. So I bought you also introduced me to AppSumo, so I bought something from AppSumo to schedule my content. Yeah. So yeah,
oh, yeah.
Okay. Macam I'm so obsessed with AppSumo nowadays. Macam aku cari apa benda. Yes. So I was okay,
semua benda murah kan.
Scheduling is on AppSumo, tapi I baru guna lah this macam maybe a week. But last month was everything was on matricule lah. I schedule. So you said scheduling kan, so macam okay, let's do scheduling, one by one. Like it's just for me, because this is new, so everything is like one step at a time. I'm learning one by one, piecing everything piece by piece, slowly. So stitching it, macam everything is like is my learning curve lah. For the past 1 month I started posting, I think on the macam 2nd, 3rd of December. Okay, that one pun ada satu cerita juga, because I'm supposed to put it supposed to start on 1st December kan, macam first day of the month gitu. But like me lah, I'm macam oh my god, this is not perfect, I need to redo it forever. So macam okay fine, okay. And then I macam, because of the matricule kan, dia macam okay schedule, then I nampak macam kosong-kosong, I macam no, I just have to do it. So just let's do it. Okay, I tak ada content ke, I ada content ke, I make sure I ada content to put it. So I make sure the calendar is full. So first thing is like 3 days ahead. Then okay, 3 days ahead, because I need to I dah record semua, and then I nak kena edit kan. So edit kan first time guna macam tu. First time guna all these things, like first time I'm doing I'm using CapCut for my editing, because of because it's it's cheap lah. Masa tu I bought, because I bought it during the Black Friday sale. So okay, let's try, because Helmi cakap pakai Descript. So Descript macam mak nak kena learning, it's a learning curve lah kan, nak kena buat satu-satu. So I macam okay, apa yang paling cepat, because I was figuring out the Descript, and then I macam tak faham sangat, and then mana yang senang, mana yang banyak tutorial dekat YouTube, I guna yang tu lah. So the CapCut was banyak dekat tutorial, so I guna yang tu untuk edit. So it's like memula macam okay, schedule 1 day ahead, and then I make it like okay, dah penat 1 day ahead, then 3 days ahead, then I try to make it like macam at least I have 5 days of content ahead. So but that's the thing that I kena buat lah, because I kan kerja, and then that is very busy month for me. So ada je time I akan buat, ada je time I akan edit, ada je time I akan sikit. So lama-lama and I make sure that the whole month, I mean, my calendar tu tak kosong. So I make sure I kena post at this time. And then because of all this, I also set a time lah. Macam, okay, I need to post it 10 a.m. Malaysian time. So kalau I cakap I 10 a.m. I dekat Jeddah, that's 5 hours away. Kalau I cakap 10 a.m. Jeddah time pun macam it doesn't work for me. I mean like I akan procrastinate kan. So I just macam okay, doesn't matter. I have by hook or by crook I kena ada 10 a.m. Malaysian time, I kena ada some content coming out. So I force myself to memang buat lah, memang paksa. I tak tidur pun, I macam tak tidur pun tak apa, tapi I kena ada content satu. Macam the next day mesti ada. So that was when I started.
Bagus. So that means your desire untuk ni very strong lah.
Yes.
Sebab desire tu yang
I
push
had
you
this like
through all
enough
this, betul
is
tak?
enough moment. Sebab I dah macam procrastinating all these things for quite some, for very long. So macam, you know, I hired you because I want help with all this. Okay, I dah dapat help, and then I sendiri macam tak ada. I keep on telling you, sorry lah, I kerja macam busy lah. Memang that thing memang taking a toll in my life. Memang sangat busy. Tapi kalau I tak paksa diri I, benda tu akan jadi.
Betul. Okay. So one last question. Like, where do you get all these content ideas from?
ChatGPT. Yeah, because you told us.
ChatGPT,
I mean,
okay,
I look at the school punya tu, because I like, okay, this one I need to download. I need to okay, come up with this. So you know, like get creative lah. Macam when I posted, okay, get all whatever yang you cakap tu, and then I put it on ChatGPT, and then kita macam tanya dia, like tanya more questions kan, macam tu.
Okay. Faham. Okay. By the way, I'm working on a GPT. I baru siap. GPT ni storytelling untuk founder. I'm going to give it to you after this, and it will help you extract your stories to become video ideas. I think that I would be very helpful. It's something I'm selling, but since you're my client, I give it to you for free. I'll give it to you after this. Okay. So, I think there were a few pivotal moments untuk you punya journey ni. Excuse me, sorry. There were a few pivotal moments in your journey. So,
yes.
Are you having fun? Or does it feel like work?
Before this, it like
felt like work for you, I feel.
And memang macam, oh my god, I memang kalau boleh, aku nak cari lah satu editor ke apa. Yeah, I hired you because I wanted you to edit my videos, right? Yeah.
Originally, yeah. But then I'm like, at the time I was also like an agency, so I do everything. But now I'm more on the mentorship side. So I coach people like you. I like that you do it yourself, but I help you, guide you, kind of do it. And that's kind of where I shine, I feel, not really doing the thing. So the other thing, okay, now that I look at your content, kita tengok bahasa Melayu you punya IG, kalau you select dekat IG you boleh tengok progression you daripada video tak apa-apa, daripada tak ada video tak apa-apa, lepas tu quality naik sikit, lepas tu terus bila you BM sekarang, it's very macam in your face a bit, very you punya personality lah basically kan. And I think that's why it works. And then bila I tengok orang komen pun semua yang nak komen benda tu, yang you comment tidy to get whatever you punya call to action, and then tengok ramai juga orang yang komen kan. So it's totally working. So if you want to give the reader, what is the one thing that throughout this whole journey that it just clicks for you? It all just started to make sense.
It's
this whole content thing.
Kalau you have to go through the whole thing, it's memang banyak masa. I started back nak buat content ni kan macam dah almost 2 years. Maybe in 2024, was it? 2024. Okay, so 1 year plus lah, almost 2 years kan, 1.5 years macam tu. So kalau kita tak ada, actually it's about guidance lah, if you were to ask me. If kita macam just trying to figure out here and there, you can, but it takes like me lah 1.5 years. But if like you can shortcut kan, macam alah kenapa lah aku tak dengar je Helmi cakap dulu, you know, you don't have to be perfect, you just do it. And then and then macam it took me so long to realise, because no one actually told me macam, okay, why not you just buat bahasa Melayu. I mean, you know, like when I started, I pun macam in the verge of macam, I'm gonna just stop all this because nobody is listening to me. I'm like already almost macam I'm done lah, okay lah, nobody is watching my content, so just enough lah, cukup lah tu. But when I tried to talk to you again, I don't know why we talk that time kan. I pun tak ingat kenapa. But yeah, I macam I need to find something. I need someone to help me lah kot. Maybe someone give me some idea. Then when you told me to do BM, I macam, ya Allah, kenapa lah aku tak buat BM dari dulu? You know, I speak Malay, but it's just because of I don't know how to translate the decluttering word. I terus macam tak ada, I tak tahu nak cakap apa. So I cakap English because of my materials, macam apa, whatever I read is in English. But when I speak Malay, it clicks. I mean, because my audience are Malay. My audience are Malaysian. You speak Malay, and then I am more natural speaking Malay.
Yeah.
Why don't I just start Malay kan? So that's the thing, yeah.
Betul. So kalau I punya perspektif, the reason why you menjadi and jadi cepat sebab you found a gap in the market. So macam I cakap tadi, kalau you just 100% KonMari consultant, I rasa tough gila. Tapi kalau you buat KonMari bahasa Melayu, oh, that's interesting. That's a little bit interesting, tak ramai orang buat. So it's basically a supply and demand kind of thing. And then you buat KonMari plus personal finance in Malay, game over. Nobody's doing it.
Yes.
And I think that's why you're doing
and
it
also,
well.
kalau I nak cakap,
Serious.
it was you macam for me kan, I wouldn't realize it if I work on my own. I wouldn't realize. I mean, how on earth would I figure out? I know I like finance. I know I like to declutter and tidy. But then what? You see?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
because you were there, at least never mind. I think I need to ask Helmi. It's just something like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah. So I wanted to also share, like, it's also the reason why my channel, my current channel is not growing as fast as I want, is because I rasa I macam just another mentor out there, like a video mentor. So apa yang I realise, especially video-video yang you buat ni, you jangan mengajar sangat tau. You tell your story apa benda yang lalu hidup you kan. Tapi benda yang story tu relevant dengan target audience you lah, supaya dia rasa, I like this guy. That's the whole point. Like you tak mengajar dia. Mengajar comes in your paid punya offer lah. So bila I tak ada benda yang unik, itu sebab channel I tak grow. So sebab I nampak macam commodity. So only bila I dah masuk coaching program macam-macam, semua orang pun tak ajar benda sangat tau. Dia ajar benda sama, macam aku dah tahu dah semua benda ni. Tapi orang kata kena storytelling, kena get back into your backstory, and that's what I did for you. You know, in your pilot, you ada hutang whatever semua. Itu backstory you, itu buat you menjadi. You ingat, you tengok, kalau you tengok you punya video you kata you hilang job you,
so
yang tu banyak view kan.
So I'm in the phase macam, okay, I need to rewrite with all those the same contents, cakap je lah 100 kali.
Betul. So the thing is, nobody did that what I did for you, but for me. And as a mentor cannot mentor themselves tau. Itu caveat dia tau. So kita macam, nobody's helping me, but I'm helping all these people. Kan? But what I realized, all my client, I tanya, where did you find me from? Dia kata, I found you from this video. And semua video tu video storytelling. Maknanya I tak ajar apa. It's just like, if something happened in my life and I lost money or whatever, but this is the lesson learned. And then they, I like this guy. And then they decide to become my client. So my positioning now, instead of I ajar orang mentorship video, I'm more, this is something I realize is like, apa yang buat I interesting? Well, I got laid off 3 times. And then I'm trying to build this business as a father too, working from home, which is really nuts. But that's actually my superpower. So that's my angle actually. So I've been laid off 3 times. I tak percaya dekat employment sebab I rasa I never was treated very well. So orang yang ada expertise tapi dia rasa unappreciated. So dia nak start buat content supaya dia boleh take control of their life. So it's kind of like you. If you think it is you, like you have a good job, but somehow there's something you're not happy about it, and you want to take control of your life. That's why you're making content. But I never really explained it. I didn't position myself that way, my branding. But now I'm trying to do that. I just discovered all this, and I'm like, oh my god, this makes so much sense. And then the GPT that I'm going to share with you is helping you do that.
More storytelling content for myself. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so it's very good. I think that's it. I don't want to take too much of your time. So I'm very happy to see your progress. Like you're amazing. This is a really good case study. Yeah, I didn't knew that I had that much impact to you, if I'm honest with you. I thought
Yeah.
a little bit, but we
Yeah.
never really talked on video that much. But I didn't know that the VSL is the thing that sparked everything. And then for me to constantly chase you, that did something for you. And then the moment I told you, hey, just buat BM lah for you, let's try that and see, what it works. Because you already have the script, everything, and then you buat bahasa Inggeris tak jadi sangat. But the script dah ada
Yes.
situ. Why don't you just buat the same thing there bahasa
It's the
Melayu?
same thing. I
And then
cakap benda
meletup
tu dah
terus.
dulu sebelum ni. Yeah. Yeah, that's some tweak.
Okay, so where do you see yourself going in the
For me,
your next move?
what I want is, of course, I want more clients. I want currently because I'm currently still flying and a bit busy, so I would go for the courses. So I am creating more courses, which people can pay and watch as they go along on their own pace. So that's one. And also, other than that, I'm also doing workshops. But that's not what I can do that much because I susah nak dapat cuti. So that's for this year 2026. So I'm gonna do courses. I'm gonna do some workshops if I'm available, and then of course one-on-one the consultation. That is still what I have and what I love doing because I love to talk to people and get inspired from them. So yeah, moving forward in 2026, that's my plan.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy to see your progress. Seriously, it's very amazing. And I feel amazing that I was part of that journey as well, like to
Oh,
help
thank
this
you,
kind of
Helmi.
materialize.
Hmm.
Okay. Anything else you want to share with the audience? Or like if you were to start over to just like minimize all the bullshit that you have gone through, apa you rasa, just one
Okay, for
advice
people
to somebody
starting out,
starting out.
because it's still new for you, I think it's just like macam all these things are aliens kan, macam oh this is so much it's taking a toll on you, maybe it's too daunting. Okay, kalau I would tell you, you just start. First step is you start, sebab kalau macam contoh you kena record video kan, you're still new, orang yang tengok you maybe ada 10 orang je. So jangan be too perfectionist macam what happened to me. I was trying to be perfect all along, but it was my first time. How can it be perfect kan? After some time then only we will get the flow. Macam for me, I did like how many videos? 20, 30, 40, 50 video, then only Helmi cakap, okay honey, you're there. Kalau tak dulu, I would be making so many videos. I think you can watch my videos yang sebelum-sebelum ni trying to be perfect. It doesn't work. So just go with the flow lah. I would say just go with the flow, but do that job. Do that what you need to do. Kalau you tak buat, benda tu tak jadi. Macam I tak start. So benda tu tak jalan langsung, so tak jadi apa-apa. And now when I started, then keep going and jangan give up lah. Of course, you just keep going. Don't try to be perfect. Just buat je apa-apa. Because the video, the Malay video yang I buat yang started to grow tu pun actually I tak expect pun. Actually I just study the market, how people do videos, and I just buat je sebab my goal was to get myself visible. Tapi tiba-tiba dia jam, okay, I'm too visible. But it's okay, yeah. But I'm happy with my progress. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. Hey, by the way, you post on
I don't
LinkedIn,
know.
it's not going to get into trouble with your employer? I think
Yeah.
that's a good attitude.
Exactly.
Like fuck it, right? Like you control your own space. Right? I love it. I love it. I love it. So this gives permission to anybody else
Yeah,
watching
please
that you
don't
takut,
care.
boss,
Do it.
fuck your boss, just do it.
Exactly. When they want to
They're gonna
fire me,
fire
they
you
fire me.
anyways
I've
if
been
they
fired
want it.
anyway. So what, right?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Hani. This is a very inspiring story.
Thank you. Thank you for
Keep safe in Lahore.
accepting my dodgy lighting. All right.
It's fine. More
Thank
realistic.
you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.